Shifting focus now, Pakistan's headache continuing to grow as the country faces a storm of economic and public health crises. Measles, rubella, polio surging across Pakistan, with children being hit the hardest, while millions of adults struggle to put food on the table. Over the past 3 years itself, more than 131,000 measles cases have been reported, with children under 5 being hit the hardest. Polio remains endemic, making Pakistan one of only 2 countries in the world where the virus continues to threaten children. Vaccination drives aiming to protect millions of children have been hampered by parental refusals, widespread misinformation, and deadly attacks on the health workers. Despite efforts to reach over 15 million children, the country struggles to safeguard its youngest citizens from these life-threatening diseases.
In Pakistan, almost 17,000 cases have been registered in just 2025, and out of that 17,000 cases, many of the children have died because of these complications. So government of Pakistan has planned regarding vaccination, this vaccination campaign based on the burden of disease. So now it is the utmost importance of the parents and the workers and the community and the schools, teachers, everyone, that to participate in this campaign to protect the children so that we can reduce the burden of this disease in our community.
In fact, the public health emergency comes as Pakistan's economy teeters on the edge. Underemployment remains a deep and persistent challenge, particularly in the country's less developed provinces. Poverty rates have spiked since the pandemic, hitting women and youth the hardest. Now, most new jobs are low productivity positions that actually fail to match the skills of the workforce. Female labor force participation remains shockingly low, and the educated underemployment is rampant. The World Bank warnings have been clear. Reliance on informal, low-quality jobs leaves the country highly susceptible to shocks, and the struggle to provide decent employment continues unabated. Inflation continues to crush households, foreign reserves at dangerously low levels, millions struggle to afford basic meals. Yet in the middle of this struggle for even the most basic necessities, the government raised defense spending by a massive 20%, even as the country grapples with disease, poverty, unemployment, and an economy on its knees. On top of all this, Pakistan's public debt has reached staggering levels. As of June 2025, the total debt hit $286.8 billion. $286.8 billion, which is a 13% rise from last year, with domestic debt standing at $54.5 trillion and external debt at $91.8 billion. Now, the debt to GDP ratio is now around 70%, making the country highly dependent on international aid and IMF bailouts just to stay afloat. With children facing deadly diseases, millions struggling in poverty, and the economy hanging by a thread, Pakistan is caught in that crisis of its own making. A toxic combination of health, economic and fiscal emergencies that is showing no signs of letting up. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.